Well, I think it's time I do another review, and this time it's an army showcase. Ta-da! Well, it's time for the U.S. Army Bolt Action for my World War II collection. Roll that intro, please. Well, I started my Bolt Action collection almost 6 years ago, and this is the first army I purchased. Um, a 30-man U.S. infantry squad, a platoon of these guys. And the second one was this M1 Sherman right here, A1. So I wanted to have a theme on my army. So the last bolt action showcase army I had was a North African Germans, the Africa Corps, and I have the British, but I will that has to wait a bit. But this is what I needed for you to show first, and I have the um, big red one guys over here. They're all painted up and many years ago, and I even decaled them. Over here are my airborne guys. They came from the Band of Brothers set, so I do have like a 30 set of these guys on another um, box, but I haven't assembled them. But this is the one that came in from that Band of Brothers set. It's a little bit smaller, but it's good enough for the game, and I played one. And I played one Battle Report. It's actually the first game I played from Battle Report of Bolt Action. It was second edition, so I know we're in the third one. So, but this was the army I had. Yeah, these are the army I have. So, if you want to see that battle report on my channel, it's still there. So, check it out. Now for here, these the reason why I chose the big red one because I was more kind of interested in the North African campaign stuff. So I know they came in a little bit later in the war, like the Tunisia, Kasserine Pass, and all that stuff. This is perfect for them, but they can also be in Sicily. And as for the uniform, I did a lot of research on them. So and Sledgehammer, I believe he had some interesting how to paint your U.S. military. So I copied whatever I can with that one. As you can see here, I have like a machine gun. I believe that's a 30 cal or a 50 cal, and this is the lighter anti-tank weapon. I think this is the 36. Please correct me. And this is a standard medium to light mortar. As for here for the airborne, they had a machine gun in here. I believe that's another 30 cal machine gun. It's um that's one of the medium over there. So I should add more support weapons on them and probably some HQ. But you can tell from in here that's the head office, but I can add more stuff in it if I add the blister packs. So I try to model them as much as I can here. I need to set them up properly, but once NCO leading up squad, the standard will be 5-man squad, but you can add more if you want to, if you're willing to pay for the point. And over here is the bazooka, and that's perfect for anti-tank weapons. So it's 2-man team. And now for the vehicles, as you can see, I have a Stuart. I did really want to get the North Africa feel because they have that that yellow on their stuff on them, on their how they would operate. So there's three kinds. There's for the British, Marines, and this one. Even Soviets, I believe. So make that fourth. Um, Here's I believe a Lee or a Grant. Same principle. I followed that thing. And this was the Sherman. So that's my first Sherman, but I do have a second one. But I decided to, because that came in with the um, bolt action. So that's basically a bolt action for the Conflict 47. I mean, that's for the Conflict 47 tanks, but it's a double as a bolt action now. So that's what I love about the bolt action on Conflict 47. You can swap them. You can swap game modes if you want that World War weird. More on that one later. I will do a separate video on a later date. I'm working on that one right now. So, and here's the half track. You always gotta have a half track in your army. I probably need to add a Jeep in here. I do have a Greyhound and some M10 tank destroyers. So that's just more of it. And you can see at the bases over here, they're all desert team, but that could be anywhere like Sicily or in the later battles. Overall, my final thought for this showcase for the Army. I'm glad I finished this, and if you have a U.S. Army and if you want to add in more stuff to it for your bolt action, or recommend getting more. And if this is the faction you will field mostly. I even have the Marines from that one starter set, and I haven't had a chance to assemble them, so hopefully I'll get them sometime in the near future, hopefully. And as for the stuff on here, I'll probably add more stuff on it, because I'm mostly focusing on the Germans right now, because for the late war stuff, and I'm likely gonna add some late war stuff here. I already have a late war with the airborne, but maybe late war army, probably. Yeah, I will probably add more, but I can actually just mix him up with the with support squad and HQ choice or something, because painting 30 to 20 squad could be overwhelming, and it can be if you're not gonna field in more stuff on it, maybe some trucks. So this is just the first of the stuff for the U.S. Army for me, but I'm glad I can put them on a showcase for you. Now I'm gonna add some still shots so you can clearly see more on this army. So this is Daily on Fantasy 60 here. Enjoy the still shot. Later.